On YouTube, it's your boy camATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna comment the winner of last week's $50 giveaway down in the comment section, so make sure you scroll down, see if you are the winner for that. We had an amazing Sunday of MLB at greenlightdfs.com. Smashed the main slate and then smashed the afternoon slate. Absolutely just smashed MLB completely. Super excited to get into this new week. Let's go ahead and keep this going. We got two down of the streak. Let's go ahead and keep it going. We're a long way away from our record-breaking streak, but hopefully this is a sign of a very hot streak coming. And let's go ahead and keep it going, man. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Make sure you comment anything down in the comment section. Drop a like on the video. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to enter your name into next week's $50 that I will announce next Monday. All right? Now, not going to take up too much of your time. You guys know how I do it. I come in, give you the juice, and then head on out. Now, starting off at pitcher. First pitcher I'm going with is Joey Lucroy. I love Joey in this situation at home in San Diego. Very, very pitcher-friendly ballpark. I believe it's right behind Miami for most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. Lucroy is just in an amazing spot here. Okay, he started off the season very, very hot, 27-24, both of which were at home in DraftKings points. And then he played against San Francisco in his last start and got -2, which is that sucks because San Francisco's offense is not very good, but I expect him to definitely bounce back in this one. Going against a Colorado team that is not the same Colorado team on the road, and especially in these pitcher-friendly ballparks, they tend to struggle. Okay? I love Lucroy here. He's got a 31% K rate against lefties and a 25% K rate versus righties. Okay? It's an amazing matchup for him. He averages over 20 DraftKings points at home in San Diego. Love Lucroy as a very solid, safe option at 9,000. Next up, Trevor Richards. Trevor's had a very, very, very solid season so far. A lot having to do with 2 of those 3 games being at home in Miami, which is one of the most pitcher-friendly ballparks, as I just stated with San Diego. They are right there around each other for most pitcher-friendly ballparks in the league. It is hard to get the ball out of there. Obviously, these guys are professional baseball players, so they can get it out of there, but it's just harder. The way the stadium's designed and all that, they're just big, big parks and hard to get it out, so it's good for pitchers. And Trevor Richards is at home in this one in Miami. I know when everybody thinks about Chicago, at least a lot of people think of Chicago like, oh man, this offense is amazing. They got Baez, they got Rizzo, they got Chris Bryant, they got Schwarber with all that power. Here's the issue with that, okay? Trevor Richards holds lefties to a 126 ISO and only a 220 batting average. And he strikes out 23% of them. So that's going to hold Schwarber a little bit in lock. They're going to play as many lefties as they can. So they're going to play Schwarber. They're going to play Zobrist, Hayward, Rizzo, Descalso. Those guys will most likely make up the lefties in the Chicago lineup. Rizzo doesn't strike out too much. Neither does Hayward, but Schwarber strikes out a ton. He's also going to face a pitcher in this pitcher-friendly ballpark in Yu Darvish, who can't pitch or hit. He sucks. He strikes out almost every time he gets up the bat, so that's good. That's a free strikeout for Richards. But man, 15, 16, and 23 are his DraftKings points the first 3 games of the season. Very, very, very solid. I'm looking for him to have another very solid outing here against Chicago. I mean, like I said, he's very good at holding lefties to low power and a low average. And that on top of being at home in Miami, that's going to offset some of that Rizzo scare. And then Chris Bryant and Baez are guys that you worry about, yes, but they're both better versus left-handed pitching than they are right-handed pitching. So it's still better for Richards. So I expect Richards to have a very solid outing here at home in Miami, and Yu Darvish is pitching for Chicago, which means Miami probably is going to win here because Darvish has been absolutely horrible. When I was first looking at this slate, I was like, man, do I want to go Yu Darvish? Because it seems like every single time he has an amazing matchup. I've already gone with him twice out of his 3 starts so far this year, and he sucks both times. You would think he'd step it up here against Miami, in Miami. I mean, it's an ideal spot for a pitcher, but the problem is that he's either walking guys or throwing it right down the middle, and that's a big problem, okay? So I'm not playing him until he gets his shit together. This could be his get-right spot, don't get me wrong. So in GPP, run up some Yu Darvish, because we know that this guy could have a huge game, but he also has a very high risk of getting smashed again, even if it was a high school batting order. Okay, that's how bad he is. All right, next up, first base. I love the lefties from Milwaukee. They are definitely on my radar here in this matchup against Hudson for St. Louis. We'll get into why here in a second. Travis Shaw has a 236 ISO and a 364 WOBA versus right-handed pitching. He also has crushed Hudson in the limited sample size that he's seen him. He's at home in Milwaukee, which is one of the most hitter-friendly ballparks in the entire league. Vegas has that as their implied total as of I'm recording this at a 4.9, which is really high. So I love Travis Shaw's situation here. And Hudson gives up a 190 ISO to lefties so far, and a 333 batting average and a 442 WOBA, which is crazy. Okay, part of the reason he hasn't given up a huge ISO is probably because of the parks he's pitched in. He hasn't pitched at a park like Milwaukee that is going to be tough for him. Okay, it is going to be tough for this guy to get these Milwaukee guys out because, I mean, such a hitter-friendly ballpark. These Milwaukee guys are amazing lefties, and Dakota has struggled big time versus them. I just made sure and verified he actually did face them in Milwaukee, but he did get slammed. He gave up 3 home runs, 3 earned runs, 7 hits. So pretty much these numbers that I just read you are facing these Milwaukee batters that he's going to get slammed against once again. So I love the lefties with Shaw. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the other one up right now. Christian Yelich, one of my favorite plays on the slate in general. Absolutely love Yelich against Hudson, man. Talk about a righty killer. This dude's got a 224 ISO, 396 WOBA versus righties, and has also crushed Hudson. This guy's going to get on base multiple times. He can steal bases at any moment. Love Yelich to have another one of his big games that we were used to seeing at the beginning of this year. Last time against Hudson, he had an amazing game. Okay, he had an amazing game. So, I mean, every game versus St. Louis so far this year, he's gotten 22, 21, 14, and 31. Absolutely dominating them. And now he gets to go against this guy, Hudson, again. In an amazing matchup. Love these Milwaukee guys for sure. We'll definitely have some lefties. Last but not least, man, this is just heartbreaking to see this. All right, this guy, look, man. This isn't a Yu Darvish situation. Yu Darvish is actually bad. Okay, he had some time where he was just very, very good. But he is actually bad. But this guy right here is not actually bad. He's had a rough start to the season, but Jose Ramirez is one of the best hitters in the entire major leagues. Let's not get it twisted, okay? Jose Ramirez is one of the best batters in the entire league. I know he's had a rough start to the season, and a lot of people, which this should lower his ownership too, but a lot of people will probably be off of him. But look, man, against lefties, he hits a 204 ISO and a 370 WOBA. The best part is Kikuchi, however you say his name, for Seattle, who's pitching, so far has a 259 ISO versus righties. So expect Jose Ramirez to destroy this guy. At least that's what the numbers are pointing me towards. Obviously, he's been in a little bit of a slump to start the year off, so he could struggle. But look, man, this guy is an elite batter. We all know that. In DFS, sometimes we got to take what we see and kind of push it to the side and realize what type of player these people are, okay? And expect them to definitely go back to where they're supposed to be, okay? I expect this to be a get-right opportunity for him here in this one. I love Ramirez, and at 3.9 is just stupid. That's just stupid for Jose Ramirez, who was over 5K multiple times last season. Okay, this guy is a beast. All right, he's struggled so far this year, but I am not going to be the one who's caught sleeping on him when he goes berserk, okay? Obviously, I wish it was in Cleveland, more of a hitter-friendly ballpark than Seattle is, but Seattle's not too bad. And to top it off, Seattle's bullpen is absolutely garbage versus right-handed bats, okay? They've been giving it up, okay? Giving it up. So not only is the starter horrible, but the bullpen that comes in to replace him later will be bad. So he will be able to perform against them as well. Okay, and Ramirez is very solid versus lefties, and he's just an amazing ball player in general, and he can also easily steal bases. All right, and that's it. Joey Lucchesi, Trevor Richards, Travis Shaw, Jose Ramirez, and Christian Yelich. Yes, if you ask me, Milwaukee is definitely on my radar for the top stack of the day on my first look. Obviously, we have a game in Texas. Got to wait and see how the weather looks. I saw in the news a little earlier that it might be raining, but we'll have to see. But yeah, Milwaukee's definitely on my radar, and I definitely want some White Sox guys against Phil Meyer as well. Take advantage of that matchup. That's a good one and a high total. And then obviously you want some Rangers and guys over there in that ballpark if you get the opportunity. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching me as always. Drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Comment anything down in the comment section. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Let's streak this week, man. Let's get it.